Hi, it's Glenn here from the client care team at freehomesearchcalgary.com. Are you still in the market for your next home? In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through very briefly to show you how the process of home buying works. So here are the general steps to buying your own home. The first step is figuring out how to pay for your home. Now, this seems obvious when we talk about it, but it's an often skipped first step that can lead to disappointment and heartache if someone falls in love with a home and either they can't get the financing or it sells while they're trying to arrange it. So this first step is broken down into two parts. So the first part is down payment. A minimum of 5% of the purchase price will be required for down payment. Now there's numerous options and strategies that can be used or even combined to collect your down payment. And I will cover these in another video coming really soon. Well, the second part, unless you're paying cash, is to getting approved for a mortgage. Now, we work with a couple of mortgage pros to get you approved faster and often at a better rate than you might get at your local bank down the street. And this is called pre-qualification or pre-approval. Now, the final approval will happen right after we have an accepted offer to accept it or to present to the lender for the final approval of the file. Now, your pre-approval will give us a price range that we can shop in. Now, if we can find a great home that's for less and it still checks all the boxes and meets all of your needs, then we often suggest people spend a little bit less than their maximum amount. Sure, nice to have that extra financial room and you can have a little extra fun in life. So finding your perfect home. And the perfect home for you is probably very different from the perfect home for me or for the next guy. Did you know there's over 100 different search criteria that I can use to find the perfect home for you? So we start your search by scheduling an interview. We can either do this in person, sit down at your kitchen table, or we can do this by Zoom video conference online. And we take down your detailed criteria of what the perfect home looks like for you. And as soon as matching properties come onto the market, we send them to you for your review and you decide which ones you want to tour. So when you find homes that are interesting to you, we will book a private tour at a time that's convenient for you. And we research the property before we go see it. We're looking at the property history that might be relevant, recent tax assessments, comparable properties that have recently sold, so that we can have an idea of value. We can discuss value of the property, what it's worth compared to what it's listed at, right while we're standing there right in the home. Now, when you find that perfect home, here's how it goes. We help you to write a legal offer with all of the necessary terms, conditions, schedules to protect you and your interests. And we review with you both all the similar properties that have recently sold nearby and all the competitive properties that are similar that are still on the market. So you can have a really good idea of what this property's market value really is. And then we negotiate on your behalf to make sure that you can secure this property at a fair price. So the next two steps happen at the same time. The first of these is final financing approval. So as soon as your offer is accepted, we get a copy of the offer along with the MLS data sheet into the hands of your mortgage agent to expedite the process of obtaining the final mortgage approval from your mortgage lender. Now, while the mortgage approval is being processed, they'll arrange a detailed home inspection from a competent licensed professional so that you know as much as possible about the home you're buying and you're very comfortable with going ahead with the purchase. This is a very important part of the buying process. Now, if you're buying a condo, you're also buying into the condominium corporation that owns the common property. So what we'll want to do is we'll connect you with a competent professional reviewer that'll review all the documents of the corporation, financial statements, minutes, insurance certificates, management agreements, and there's a whole big pile of documents. They're going to make sure that the condominium corporation is financially stable, that is planned for future repairs, is carefully managing the complex, the repairs and maintenance that are required, has reasonable rules that you can live with, and it's unlikely to be asking for unexpected cash contributions from the owners. Now, once your mortgage has received final approval and all the inspections are completed to your satisfaction, then we move on to the next step to close the deal. So we help you find a competent lawyer to transfer the title to your name. And this is usually super straightforward, but you want to make sure you have a good one for that super rare occasion when you need a lawyer to look out for your interests. Well, now it's time to pack and move. Woohoo! So it's so important to us to make sure that you're super happy with your new home. So if in the first year you're dissatisfied for any reason, we'll sell it for free. So we'll help you find a new home, and we'll act as a seller's agent on this home for no charge. Ask me for details when we meet. Now, before the end of the month, comment below, message me, or reply, depending where you're seeing this, and let me know if you're interested, and I can set up a free strategy call for you. We're offering these complimentary. See you on the next video.